Hello, everybody. In today's lesson, we're going to continue to talk about mindfulness. We'll be reading a story called You Matter by Christian Robinson, and then doing an activity that involves tracing our hand and appreciating ourselves. Before we get started, let's do a quick review. If we look at the picture on the right, we see some of many mindfulness strategies we can try on. A few weeks ago, many of us read the story, I Am Peace, a book of mindfulness by Susan Verde. You also had the option of creating an internal weather report, where we draw the weather that matches our mood and we colored it in. The following week, we continued to talk about the importance of mindfulness and read the story, A World of Possibilities by Frank Celio. It's important we take time out of our busy days to pause and notice what we're feeling and what's happening around us, paying attention to our breathing. What 2 strategies did you try this week? When we practice mindfulness, it's important that we are compassionate towards ourselves. Today, we'll be reading the story called You Matter by Christian Robinson. Our journaling activity today is called I Matter. It's a hand sketch appreciation. So get out your SEL Journal or a piece of paper if you don't have one and open to the next blank page. Put your hand on your paper, then trace the shape of your hand onto the paper. At the top of your paper, write, I matter. Take some time to think about what you appreciate about yourself. At the top of each finger, write an appreciation that you have for yourself. Once you've written down 5 things that you appreciate about yourself, draw pictures that go with each appreciation. Slow down and enjoy the creative process. Before we conclude, let's do a quick mindfulness review. Learning to practice mindfulness helps us with many aspects of our lives, from focus, our learning, friendships, relationships, and it also helps us reduce feelings of stress and anxiety. When we become more mindful and focused on the present, our thoughts become more clear, and it's easier to act in kind and compassionate ways towards ourselves and others. Remember to be aware of your body and breath. Sit up tall and upright. Notice how your body feels and breathe through your nose and out your mouth. It's important that we pay attention to how we're feeling inside, because the thoughts that run through our mind are ultimately going to affect how we feel, and how we're feeling is going to impact how we interact with others. So it's important that we pay attention and find ways to calm ourselves down so we can focus on the present. Thank you for listening.